Yes, the most awkward moment I had with my parents was, I think I was 10 years old and I convinced my mother to take me to Excalibur.
I was in 4th grade.
And I remember looking over and my mom was looking at me like, what the fuck did you just bring me to?
My parents took me to see The Terminator.
There's some kind of like medieval rape scene, and that was very difficult for me.
I went to see Kids with my parents in the movie theater.
No, I mean, I never watched porn with my parents.
And they got behind my sister and I and covered our eyes. It was a pretty intense sex scene.
I was like, oh God, this is horrible.
And how did I get convinced into this?
We went to a cool theater in Phoenix, and the title of the film was Happiness.
I remember going with my sisters and my mother to this movie, Kentucky Fried Movie. It's a pretty raunchy movie, and there's some pretty raunchy sex scenes. I was sitting right next to my mother.
And then you think back, you're like, I was in 4th grade. The sex scene, my parents physically touching me while there's sex going on the screen. I thought that was bizarre.
She kept like trying to shield my face, which just made it even worse.
If you remember, the poster for it was like sort of cartoon folks, you know, like line drawings of these sort of lovable characters. Happiness. So my mom and I are like, all right, let's go and watch it.
And it's really naughty stuff.
And the first scene is like Philip Seymour Hoffman, like, you know, masturbating, and yeah, so just instantly I look at my mom like, oh my God, what are we doing here?
I don't know, do you think that's awkward? Because that's